does bring the best out in this Newcastle team.
And what a noise, what an atmosphere, what a night ahead here in the first of the two semi-finals in this competition.
Get at that rather young Manchester City back four.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it's tested his shin. And Nico Gonzalez is out with an extending injury right now, particularly the first leg of this Carabao Cup semi-final is underway at St James's Park. And again on the ball. Followed by O'Reilly, Haaland, Foden, who's come out of that real purple pack.
Game that. Fascinating to see how Doku and Semenyo fit into this Manchester City team together.
Nice pace to bring in Murphy, and Wissa free in the middle. It's towards Johan Wissa, early chance and a big early miss.
Wow, what a chance.
Doku, you can see Murphy back helping out Miley there as well, but Doku's beaten him, and Chow. Doku teasing Miley again, he's beaten him again. Doku, away by Chow. Bernardo Silva making that run, he's got it, and Haaland a whisker away from making contact.
Oh, he's causing absolute havoc over that far side, Doku. Newcastle cannot contain him at the moment. It's the third time now. Really simple, opts to pass it there, lovely run from
11-12 competition when they were beaten by eventual winners Liverpool. O'Reilly. Ake's centre. It was Mateus Nunes who was the furthest man forward there. I think Gordon got the final touch. It will be a corner to the away side. Foden's corner. Easily headed away, but wonderfully bent in. Chow up but not away. Botman fires it forward. He signed a new contract in the last few days. Right back, but a position that he's had to get used to at City. Joelinton's flick. Well, despite Manchester City's pressure, it's Newcastle who've had both chances in this game.
Yeah, Newcastle need Anthony Gordon in these areas. They really...
Miley. Murphy. Early again, looking for Wissa in all comps this season. Looking for that elusive goal at the moment. Away by Trafford. No free kick. Was that a handball there against Doku? Early ball looking for Haaland, but even things are starting to open up a bit more though for Newcastle, who look for that ball again. And Wissa's first touch at the end of last season when Manchester City were champions, whether for a first leg of a semi-final tie, they'd have a centre-back pairing of Abdulkadir Kusanov and Max Elaine, who's on loan at Watford. I think one or two would have questioned it. Coming crashing in there was Joelinton, and again the Brazilian run. And there's the ball for him. Wissa in the middle, Gordon round the back as well. It's just too... Hall. Oh, Hall couldn't quite get the shot away there before... Hall. Oh, lovely. Home fans enjoy. Hall down the side looking for Wissa. Nunes saw it coming, and sexier, but still continues to produce for Eddie Howe. Line. Wissa wants it, and Wissa gets it. Another chance. And another ball over the bar, but they flag up for offside against him. Much higher stakes here tonight. Botman with a really well-timed sliding challenge to win the throw off Semenyo.
Yeah, he had to get there.
Okay, hits it against Miley.
There's not that much pressure on the ball.
Bernardo Silva trying to thread that one through a gap that wasn't there.
He's definitely liable to make at least another one or two significant fouls at some point.
The final should be some clash as well, whoever gets there. Semenyo, heavy touch. Doku. Murphy to stand it.
Rope, isn't he?
Murphy. Trying to do a bit. Gordon. So much pace in these kind of areas, taken down by Nunes. And the yellow card is definitely coming out here.
Well, that is better from Anthony Gordon. That's what you want to see.
Nunes signed up for. Bruno Guimaraes. Ooh. Hammered in. Away by Trafford, who's not the biggest. Involvement, has he?
Not at all, but how many times have we seen that, and then he just pops up with the goal that matters.
Poor ball forward. One man to dispatch two if you're Manchester City. It's Jeremy Doku. Foden. Ake. Big confidence there by Elaine. Semenyo. High. Haaland probably will be a couple of minutes added because of the injury to Pope. Hall couldn't sort himself out to put it out of play for a throw and concedes the Doku. Haaland tries to get the touch on Ake. And overall, particularly for that man who has been a frustrated figure so far, Gallagher ends in this second half, which Matt Upson was keen to get. Here's Erling Haaland, rare touch for him. Foden was bundled to the floor from behind by Bruno Guimaraes. It's a free kick to Manchester City, and Haaland, I think, asking for a little more punishment than that as well. They go wide instead to Doku. Ake, a bit of pushing and pulling in there. And it's so very nearly crept into that far post.
Well, Pope had to be really tuned in here.
Hall up with him. But Gordon for Wissa! Oh, what a save by Trafford. Phenomenal reflexes to get there, but day's not over with Hall. Bruno Guimaraes, he's hit the post. And Jeremy Doku, great ball across, and there is the opener. What a start to his Manchester City career for Antoine Semenyo. 2-2. It is the dream start for the Ghanaian, and City ahead in the tie.
Well, talk about not having too many touches.
Doku. City looking to stretch their lead further. Jeremy Doku. Miley. Wissa. Angle tight. Joelinton. Gordon has it taken off him. Bruno Guimaraes has had one go. And this one straight down the throat of Trafford.
Now you feel like Newcastle needs something.
Lift the crowd from the home team's point of view. Crowded in there. They can't quite force it home. It's another corner.
And I think Botman.
Mateus Nunes, Erling Haaland, and Foden hits it. Reinders, his first involvement, finds Semenyo, who has scored again for Manchester City. Everything he is touching right now is working out for him, and who knows what a second goal away from home could mean for this tie.
Touch Haaland, did it kind of go between Haaland at all? I think it goes between Pope and Thiaw more.
Well, Stuart Atwell is the VAR tonight, who I thought had a whistle around of the confusion. Firm Gordon's the other man to have gone off, by the way, here for Elanga. And maybe a chance for Tonali straight away. That would have been some way to respond.
And he should hit the target for me.
It's Rico Lewis advancing. Semenyo. Up by Doku. Doku sees the ball. They've got it here. Hall towards Chow. Barnes now on his natural side. Elanga couldn't find. That's a nice one. Elanga. Bernardo Silva. Haaland. Bernardo Silva. A chance to make it two. Cherki. Cherki. Lewis. Cherki. What trick has he got here? Oh, nearly popped it through the legs of Pope.
That would have been a bit embarrassing, actually. Pope got away with that. It's like it hit his right leg, so it just deflected it.